Making an edit on After Effects and Video Star to compare and contrast how similar and how hard each app is to use. Now before I get started, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're interested in this type of content. So now for the first edit, I'm going to be starting off with After Effects because I'm just more comfortable with that, and I'm going to make a sort of simple edit but add enough effects so I can try do it on the other app. Starting off, I'm going to be editing Tristan Do Grey because on my editing account that's who I mainly edit, so I'm obviously going to try do the same. And I was going to do text for the intro, but I've decided that's not going to happen because I don't really know how to do text on Video Star anymore. I used to know how to. Hold on, let me just put up like a Video Star edit that I used to do on my old account. So you guys can see what I mean. Like, I knew how to do it at one point, but I definitely don't know how to do that anymore. I'm looking for a specific clip to start off my edit, and this is very frustrating. Now, I might just like speed through me doing my After Effects edit just because I've like done this so many times, but I will do a time lapse of like what I'm doing, and then I'll be speaking more through it on the Video Star one because that's the more entertaining part.
Yeah, it's about a week, maybe 10 days.
10 days? Gary! 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 Patrick!
Huh?
I can't find Gary! This never fails! Gary's favorite treats! Gary can't resist these babies. They're filled with 8 types of organic sediment that bottom feeders like Gary can't get enough of.
8?
Yeah, something like that. All you really have to do is shake the can. Gary comes running every time. Go on, Pat, try it. Let me see that. Oh, I don't understand. This is a brand new...
So edit 1 on After Effects is finished. Finally, that did not really take me that long, but oh my god, rendering on After Effects I hate. But I'll show you guys the final product of After Effects.
3 hours later.
Now I can't lie, I used to use Video Star when I edited in the past, but now I've moved over to After Effects and since have not used Video Star, so this is going to be like a trip down memory lane to see the new features and what's changed. Yeah, opening up Video Star was daunting, I can't lie, but I feel like muscle memory was sort of kicking in. I was trying to find the same scene to start it off with, but I was having major struggles. Like, for the life of me, I could not find it. And also trying to manipulate that bottom bar on this app, bro, it is so hard. Like, there's not enough space. You can't expand the timeline, so it's so infuriating. Like, I was so mad. So I just went with this scene instead for the first scene because I couldn't find what I was looking for and it was making me so angry. So yeah, I'll just speed through me choosing the clips because it's boring, me just speaking. Okay, now it was time for me to add the velocity, and I remembered how to do it, but like still, I was still confused. Like, I made sure the blending frames, like the smoothest option on this is not as smooth as After Effects, so I was getting a little bit stressed and I was trying to like use the muscle memory, guys. I was really trying, but I just didn't remember everything that I used to do and it was so infuriating. But yeah, also the time it takes for it to make this was so long. So I'll also speed through me doing this because I just tried to do the same thing over and over. But for the minute, I'll stay around and just explain something to you guys. That is my dog in the background. I'm very, very sorry. He's loud. But that looked horrendous. Like, I hated that so much that I had to change it immediately. But after that, I figured it out and did that to all of the clips. Multi-layer and added my clip, the one that had the Twixtor obviously, and I didn't know how much to enhance it, so I just like went a happy medium. I think I ended up being like 125 instead of 120. I just wanted that tiny bit more. Like, see, I remember all the graphs, I remembered everything. Like, comment down below if you want me to do like a full video on just Video Star, because I used to love Video Star. I used it for many years before I used After Effects, and the muscle memory was kicking in, but some things I definitely did forget. So it's not really that smooth. That is the problem. Like, there's key components that are missing from this that After Effects has and Video Star doesn't, but I'll be back once I'm done all of the zoom in and zoom outs, because it takes me a minute as well. Thing was, I was trying to find like the lens blur that After Effects has, and I knew there was blurs on here. Like, I know there's blurs on here, but I didn't know what they were called. Like, I forgot. So I was looking through a few of these and ring blur looked horrendous. Like, I was just lost. I was trying to mess around with some of the settings to see, but they had a lens blur, but it did not look the same as After Effects whatsoever, so I did not end up using that. And then, like, see, I checked the lens blur and I didn't like it either, so I didn't use that one as well. And I just started scrolling for hope that there was like a different one. Then I remembered Minimax. Like, I use Minimax quite often when I used to edit, so on here. So I was just messing around with it and was checking how the effects looked, and it ended up looking horrible. Spoiler alert. After I ended up finding like a happy medium, and it was Minimax Hex. This is the most similar to lens blur that I could find, and I definitely left out a few steps, but I tried my best, okay? I was on a time crunch. This was not my phone, it was my cousin's phone that I was using, and I was screen recording on her phone, but like, it was okay. I was just trying to make it look as similar as I could to the original, but also a little bit different, because I knew I wasn't going to be able to do that completely the same. So yeah, over here I realized that I messed up the zoom in and zoom out. I think, yeah, over there you could see I did 2 zoom ins, I think it was, and it was throwing me off. So I had to go fix that as well. I don't know how many mistakes it was possible for me to make doing a simple velocity edit on Video Star, but yeah, I clearly made many mistakes. But yeah, I added the Minimax to this, and then I was done doing that, and then just went in and added more effects. So here I attempted a shake. I remember the graphs like that just automatically allowed you to do shakes, but for the life of me, I couldn't find motion blur. Like, I swear there used to be a motion blur thing here, but I did not, like, I couldn't find it. I searched it, but it was only the manual one, so I used that instead. I think I ended up using that instead, but oh my gosh, it was making me so angry. Like, I used to have smoother like settings when I used to edit on this all the time, but I don't know, I just couldn't find it. So I just used the manual one and did it myself, which was annoying. And spoiler alert, I did not do that for all of the shakes that I did, because it was annoying. It was really bothering me. But yeah, I added a shake at the beginning because I had a shake on my other one, and then I attempted to do like the shake out into the shake in, and that looked awful, so I got rid of that. But yeah, it just wasn't turning out very good, I can't lie. So yeah, here you'll see me do that fail, and it did not look good. So again, here you can see me trying to do the slide and like trying to use motion blur, but I couldn't find any motion blur, and it was so annoying. I made that too sharp, so I softened the graph, I realized. But like the motion blur, I couldn't find it. and it was really annoying me. So I just saved it without motion blur for the minute, and I did the slide on the other side because I remember I had a slide. So I wanted to make sure that I was keeping the essence of the old edit there. But yeah, it was just looking really choppy and awful. I was not happy. I was not happy at this stage because I just wanted a smooth and flowy edit. I don't know how I used to do this stuff, but I'm so tempted to redeem myself after watching how awfully horrible this turned out of this one that I want to make another one. But the graphics also, like, they're not good. This was very hard for me to do. I ended up finding this motion blur, by the way. I don't know if this was the motion blur from before that I used to use, but I was so happy when I found this, you have no idea. The motion blur, I added the light rays. I just wanted to see if they had light rays on here, and they did. So I know my original edit has a lot of light rays and stuff like that. I really like adding those, but it looked really weird on here, but I added it anyway, which I regret. Now, watching this back, it looks very bad. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Because I needed to try make another edit again. By the way, the scene pack was different of the Tristan Du Grey scene pack that I was using. That's why I couldn't make the edit identical with the scenes that I used, because some of the clips weren't as long as the one of my usual scene packs, and it was very frustrating, but it's fine. I think over here I added a ripple effect, which I had on the original as well on After Effects, but it doesn't have like the ripple lines. I think I needed to download an overlay for that. If I was full dedicated, I should have done that. Like, it would have looked better, I reckon. But yeah, I added a graph so the ripple wasn't lasting for as long, and I just tried to do as many things as I could well, because some of these things are so bad and they turned out absolutely awful. Okay, so now you're seeing me trying to add the CC jaws, basically what they're called in After Effects, but like my own version of it. Like, I had to manually add a photo of a black screen and mask it, and then like, oh my god, this took a lot of brain power, but I ended up doing it. I did it, and it worked. I think it worked. I think it looks okay for a first attempt at doing this in ages, but yeah, it didn't turn out very smooth, let's just say that. And the black isn't even fully black because I couldn't find a fully black screen. It was very infuriating. This whole video star experience was actually infuriating. I wish I could have done better. Like, looking back at me doing this, I just didn't do very well. I really just didn't. Okay, you guys just saw me add the absolutely horrendous shake, and then I added motion blur, acting like that was gonna redeem me. I didn't add the same graph, and I didn't realize until after, but my dumbass actually left it like that. I don't know what I was thinking, and I have nothing to say about it. So over here, I think I added more CC rays, and that looked really bad as well, but I did it anyway, because I'm smart, right? Yeah. So after I did all of that, I merged it together, and then I attempted to make my own panning, and I really stupidly spent a dumb amount of time doing something that looked awful, as you're watching me do right now. It looked so bad. So I looked through it and I actually hated it so much that I got rid of it. And I just like added a really terrible panning that was like really choppy. I should have used some presets. Like there's free ones on TikTok, but I was trying to do it all myself and it ended up looking really bad anyway. So I don't really know why I was doing that. Now looking at this, it looks really bad. But yeah, I did the panning, saved that, and then actually did go on TikTok to find a coloring. Now, the coloring I chose looks absolutely awful. Like, it looks so bad, but I couldn't find any good ones. So that's my excuse. I couldn't find a good one. But yeah, it ended up looking actually horrendous. But so I added that. I added some flicker, as you saw me do, and then I added some more exposure to the coloring because this really weird color was making me disgusted. Like, it looked really weird. So I added some brightness maybe in hopes that it changed it a bit, and it didn't. It still looked really bad. But yeah, I added some supposed quality enhancer. It looked very bad. Like, very bad. Oh. But I tried to make it like less intense so you couldn't tell as much, which I don't know if that really worked out for me. But yeah, that's what I did. What else did I do? I just pre-composed it and I called it a day. Here is the final product if you guys want to see. So this brings us to the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I love you all so much. Bye.